I think. Good morning. Hi. Woo! Sugar. Oh, the microphone dropped. Hi guys, good morning. If you could just give me a thumbs up that you can hear me. If you can hear me. If you can't, hi Aubrey, good morning. Sound working all right?
She's the sound lady.
She is the sound lady. All right, here we go. Slow flow this morning, so we're going to start in a seated cross legs. If you'd rather not cross your legs, you can sit on your knees or your blocks. Grab a block or two this morning to start. A water bottle, whatever you have. And we'll start in a seat. So palms face up, lift the collarbones, the belly is long. The abdominals slightly pull in to protect the low back. Softly close the eyes if that feels okay, or if you'd rather not close your eyes, just shift your gaze down so you're looking at the tops of your cheeks. Start to notice your breath. Maybe take a few breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, just some heavy breath to settle, to land. And once you feel a little more present on your mat this morning, let your body be still. So the only movement you feel is the breath coming in and going out using only the nose. Feeling the front of the body get longer, the collarbones gently lift as you draw the breath in. As you breathe out, pull the navel in and slightly up to keep that core integrity. As you breathe out, it will also help to wring out, to empty. Pausing for just a moment when you're empty before you draw that next breath in. Feel the sensation, notice where you feel movement. Holding that breath at the top and then exhaling all the way out, holding for just a moment at the bottom. Just watching that process, observing the breath. And that's not something you do normally in your typical life off of your yoga mat. So it takes your full attention. So pay attention to the quality, the quantity. If you start to get wrapped up in the thinking process, in the spinning, and the worrying, the anxiety, the kind of the prevalent emotion in these times, bring yourself back to the breath. Use your exhales to push those distractions off of your mat. And then start another cycle of breath. You always have that opportunity to begin again with the next inhale, bringing vitality, life, inspiration. And then as you exhale, you purify, you let go, you clean out, remove the old, making room for something else. So we cultivate this place of the non-judgmental observer. You're just watching, you're just paying attention to what's happening with the breath. As we start to move here a little bit, you'll pay attention to the more of the sensation as it comes into the body. And you don't have room for the other stuff. You fill up with benevolence, all of the positive qualities you already have. Those get louder as you breathe in. And you let go of the things that you don't need anymore as you breathe out. Now from here, bring the hands together in Anjali Mudra at the heart center. Tuck the chin to the chest. You can blink the eyes open or keep them closed. Set your intention for your practice, the reason why you decided to show up. Maybe something you hope to accomplish. Maybe it's the breath. Once you've got that intention, blink your eyes open. And then lifting the head back up, uncrossing, and coming all the way down onto your back. Legs long. Good. Once you're all the way down on your back, take an inhale to reach the arms over your head. As you exhale, hug the right knee into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Use your whole exhale to pull that right knee in. Squeeze the lungs empty. Feel that deep stretch in your hip. And then as you inhale, right leg long, arms overhead. Fill up, lengthen. As you exhale, hug your left knee in. Give that a squeeze. Use the whole exhale to wring out. Pull the knee in. Feel the hip stretch. And then inhale, open, reach long. As you exhale, hug both knees in together. You can go right first and then left or both together. That's fine. Good. Apanasana. Start to put your right hand on your right knee, your left hand on your left knee, and roll your knees like you're making circles on the ceiling. Good. They can be moving apart like that, or they can be moving in the same direction. Just noticing what's happening in the low back as you move the knees. Make sure you go both directions if you're not moving your circles apart. And now take one more inhale with the knees together. As you exhale, bring your left leg long. Keep your right knee hugging in. Now take your right leg to the left, using your left hand. Good. And then come up onto your left hip. Let your right arm move over toward the left. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, open that right arm long behind you, shoulder to the floor. Gaze follows the hand. Inhale, reach the right arm over to the left. As you exhale, open back up. Now you can keep moving over the body like that, or if it feels better in your shoulder to go over the head. On your inhale, yeah, kind of like that. And then as you exhale, you can go back around that same way, kind of making a circle. Good. Go twice more. Inhale, fold. Exhale, open. Good. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now we'll hold here and breathe. Take an inhale. As you exhale, soften your right shoulder. Take an inhale. Feel the breath enter the body everywhere. As you breathe out, heavier, softer everywhere. One more breath in. Clear it all out. And then use an inhale to move the chin over the chest. Hug that right knee in. Give it a squeeze as you exhale. Wait for the breath. And then send your right leg long, even with the left. And just notice here. Don't take the second side quite yet. Just notice side to side how that feels. Take an inhale to reach the arms over the head. As you exhale, hug your left knee in. Squeeze. Good. Use an inhale to roll onto your right side. Let your left arm come with you. And then use your exhale to open the left arm to the right. Breathe in, fold across. Breathe out, open, reach long. Move with the breath. The inhale inspires your movement back over onto your right side. And your exhale opens your chest wide, softening the front of that left shoulder. Good. Take twice more with your breath. Good. Now hold. Breathe in. Well, after you're done, hold, of course. Twice. Good. Now take an inhale. Exhale, soften. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let your shoulder be heavy. Good. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time in. All the way out. An inhale inspires your movement back. Excuse me, the chin over the chest. Knee back in toward the left armpit. Give it a hug. Use your exhale to keep it in. Squeeze. And then an inhale to extend it long. Now notice, maybe the sides are more symmetrical. Take an inhale to reach both arms over your head, a long stretch, expand everywhere, and then as you exhale, hug both knees into your chest, squeeze. Now start to rock forward to back on the spine to massage the paraspinals. And then eventually you'll rock all the way up to seat, but you can massage the spine as much as you'd like. Good, Navasana, perfect idea. Shins parallel with the floor. You can hang on behind the knees, keep the chest lifting, pull the abdominals in. If you lose that and start to round in the back, hold on behind the knees to reestablish the integrity of the spine. Reach your arms forward so the hands are even with the shoulders, palms face each other, good. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, bound angle, soles of the feet together. Put your hands under your ankles to make little pads so you can drop the knees wide. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, fold in. Let the head be heavy. Feeling a stretch here between the shoulders as you tuck the chin to the chest. Good. Feeling space in the back as you breathe in. Let your head be heavier as you breathe out. Take one more inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, sitting up. As you exhale, cross your ankles. Move over your shins onto hands and knees into tabletop, onto fours. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Hold here and breathe. Press the floor away. So even though it's tabletop and it feels maybe like a modification, amp it up. Make the arms strong. Turn the eyes of the elbows forward. Knees are under the hips. You can leave the toes pointing like Eric's, or you can tuck the toes under, feeling an arch in the, arching in the, stretching your arch like so. Tucked, pointed. So decide which one works best for you. Hold here. As you inhale, arch the back, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, cow pose. As you exhale, round into cat, and then bend the elbows, sit back on the heels, child's. Inhale presses you up onto fours. As you breathe in, arch the back, cow pose, tuck or not. As you exhale, round, and then the inner thighs drive back, hips to heels. Inhale, onto your hands and knees, arching, cow pose. Exhale, round. And then finish your exhale as you sit onto the heels. Good. Elbows bend, shoulders down. Twice more like that. Inhale, onto fours, arching, open. Feel the space in the chest. Exhale, round, and sink back. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Now soften your elbows and hold your child's pose for a breath or two. Let the head be heavy. Feel the shins on the floor. Soften the elbows so the forearms can be heavy also. So the shins, the forearms pressing. As you breathe in, feel the rib cage. Move, open, expand. As you breathe out, everything gets heavier. Balasana, child's pose, the pose of surrender. Triggering relaxation just by resting the forehead. Let's stretch the triceps, bend the elbows, bring the hands together in a prayer, and then bring that prayer behind the neck so the fingers point toward the ceiling, or fingers to your shoulder blades. Good. Then walk your elbows forward a little bit to deepen that stretch in the triceps. Let the chest be heavy through the shoulders. 2 more breaths here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last breath in. All the way out. And then an inhale to reach your arms long. As you exhale, press back onto fours. Take an inhale and fours to arch the back. Find that anterior tilt in the pelvis. And then Adho Mukha. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Good. Pedal, shift, move kind of intuitively here once you get into your down dog. The tailbone is the highest point. Pick it up high. And then let everything hang from that point. Feel the space in the back. The reach through the heels as you open the legs. Keep the knees soft, especially if you have tight hamstrings. You don't need to jam the heels into the mat. I say it all the time, but it's worth repeating. Pushing and forcing is not really the yoga practice we're looking for. Ease, equanimity, steadiness, strength. The duality of those two pieces where you have the strength, the stability of the bones, the muscles, and then the softness, the ease of the breath. That's the practice, keeping those two things all the time. Press into the hands. Turn the eyes of the elbows forward. Feel the biceps draw together. The chin is tucking toward the chest, so the back of the neck stays long. From your downward facing dog, pull your navel in, look back at your toes, walk your hands all the way to the back of your mat, coming into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Grab opposite elbows and ragdoll here. Soften your knees. Let the head be heavy. Bend your knees enough so your rib cage can lay right on your thigh bones. Surrender all of this tension in the back, the muscles, the weight. Let it be heavy. Now flip your grip in your ragdoll. Whichever forearm is on the bottom, switch it so it's on the top. So just changing your grip and breathing there. Now we're going to twist. That's the kind of the aim today, is to twist. So release your ragdoll. We're going to take standing forward fold twist. Right hand in front of your face. Come up onto fingertips, so like there's a giant cupcake under your right hand. Bend your right knee, lift your left arm to the sky, open. As you inhale, reach that left arm long. As you exhale, left arm can bend, reach around for your right hip. Take an inhale to lift the chest. As you exhale, good, maybe move that left shoulder back a little bit. Keep that right knee bending as much as you need, and then maybe press into your outer left hip to access that IT through the outer left hip. Take one more breath in. Stay in your twist to breathe it out. And then an inhale, reach the left arm high, open, extend. As you exhale, left hand down, forward fold. Come back to your ragdoll, reset. Notice side to side how that feels. Good. And now switch it out. Left hand, cupcake underneath your left palm. Bend your left knee. Take an inhale to turn the chest. Left ribs to the floor, right ribs to the sky. An inhale will extend, and then as you exhale, maybe you bend the elbow, wrap around. As you inhale, think about long front body. As you exhale, maybe more twist. Move that right shoulder back. You can let the left ear drop to the left shoulder to stretch the right side of the neck. Just an option. We'll get the left side later. Good. All right, then you're all set. Inhale, right leg or right arm, reach it up. As you exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, hands to the shins, lengthen and lift. As you exhale, soften and fold in. Bend the knees, arms reach straight in front, all the way up to stand, reaching through the elbows. Top of your inhale, top of your reach. As you exhale, palms together, bring your prayer through your heart all the way down, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen and lift halfway. Exhale, soften and fold in. Bend the knees, arms straight, reach forward through the elbows, all the way to stand. As you exhale, palms together, all the way back down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long back, chin in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, open, root to rise, reach up, arms forward, palms touch, all the way down. Last one, half sun salutation. On an inhale, halfway, lift and lengthen. Exhale, soften and fold. Inhale, stand up, open, reach. Good job. As you exhale, palms together, forward fold. Keep exhaling your whole way down. Good. Inhale, flat back, half lift. As you exhale, look toward the top of your mat, walk back out, plank. Good. Hold plank. Now the hands are under the shoulders. The heels are over the center of the balls of the feet. So if that's not happening, lengthen out your plank so the heels can be very high, like you have a Barbie foot. Yeah, there you go. That's a Barbie foot. Now, yeah, do what Eric's doing. Rock forward on the toes, and then you squeeze the fronts of the wrists. Inhale. As you exhale, move back, heels to the floor. Open the fronts of the wrists. Inhale, forward, squeeze. Exhale, press back and open. One more time like that. Forward to squeeze the fronts of the wrist. Chaturanga prep. As you exhale, heels back. Inhale, forward. As you exhale, put the knees down. Chin and chest lower first. Elbows bend back, and then inchworm your boot to the floor. Good. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Hug the elbows in. Good. Keep them squeezing in. Press the tops of the feet down. Spread the little toes away from the big toes. Tailbone is heavy. Your inner thighs are moving toward the ceiling. It's kind of an advanced cue, but if you can get it, think about the inseam moving toward the sky, and that will open your low back a little bit. Soften your glutes. Don't clench. Keep the chin tucking so you feel the back of the neck lifting, the shoulder blades drawing together. Stay with the breath. Back bends bring vitality and energy. They're stimulating poses. So good thing to do first thing in the morning. Energy for your quarantine. Lots of puzzles to put together. Lots of closets to clean out. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, lower down, forehead to the floor. Inhale, press up onto fours, hands and knees. As you exhale, tuck the toes. Inhale, arch, find your cow pose. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog, tailbone high. Inhale, right leg to the sky, breathe in. As you exhale, step it all the way through between the hands. Good. Long lunge. Clean it up. So lift the left heel over the center of the foot. Drag your right heel back. It's not going to go anywhere, but just that effort of dragging your right heel back, the right hip crease moves back. Squeeze this left leg. All three hamstrings lift up. Left hand is going to stay on the floor. Right arm is going to reach as you inhale. Open the chest. Stay as you exhale. Breathe in. As you breathe out, right hand down. Inhale, step back. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, clean it up. Right heel high, left hip crease back. You're still in your lunge. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, right hand down, left arm up. Take an inhale to reach the left arm high. Stay for your exhale. And then as you inhale, left hand down, switch legs. Right foot to the top, left foot back. Exhale. Inhale, open twist. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, left leg forward. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, left leg back. One more time each way. Inhale, right leg forward. Exhale, right arm up. Inhale, right arm down. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, left arm up. Inhale, left hand down. Exhale, left leg back to plank. Now hold plank, breathe in, rock forward, squeeze the fronts of the wrists like you practiced. As you exhale, knees or not, lower all the way to the floor. Untuck the toes, come back into cobra. Use an inhale to lift. Use an exhale to lower. Press up, either fours or plank. You decide. On an inhale, come up, good. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, good job. Maybe a little looser in the hips, a little heat starting to activate. Inhale, lift your heels. As you exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or walk all the way up. Inhale, flat back, lengthen, lift. Exhale, soften and fold. Bend the knees, reach the arms. On an inhale, stand up, reach up. As you exhale, pass the prayer through the heart all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen, lift. As you exhale, plant the hands, right foot back, right knee down. Low lunge warrior. Use your inhale to circle your arms by your ears. Use your exhale to pull your shoulders down toward your hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, open twist. Inhale, left hand to your right leg, right arm to the sky. Breathe in, extend through this whole right side. As you breathe out, right elbow outside of your left knee. Take an inhale to put the hands together. As you exhale, move your left shoulder back. Inhale, the whole spine gets longer. Exhale, twist. Breathe in for length. Breathe out to untwist. Frame your front foot. Take an inhale to step your left knee back. And decide if it's plank or if you're on the knees. Take an inhale, rock forward, squeeze the wrists. Exhale, chaturanga or all the way to the mat. Inhale, back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe. Right leg on an inhale, lift it high. As you exhale, step it all the way through. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Keep that back knee lifted. Good, just like you practiced in your long lunges. Right arm open up. Reach it up, good. As you exhale, roll onto the outside of your left foot, on the outside of your right foot. Good, right arm reaching down to your leg. Inhale, press up, lift up, reach. Good. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. On your next one, step, turn it all the way around. Back to plank. Inhale. Downward facing dog. From your down dog, lift your heels on an inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees. Look at your hands, step or walk all the way up. Once you're there, flat back, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Bend the knees, root to rise, stand up on an inhale. As you exhale, prayer passes through the heart, all the way down you go. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, left foot back, left knee to the mat. Good. Inhale to circle the arms. Exhale, firm up the shoulders, pull them down. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, navel in and up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now take an inhale to bring the hands into the heart. As you exhale, twist to the right, hook the left elbow. Once your elbow lands, damn it, don't do that, go back. Sorry everyone, yeah, that's it. And now your right hand to your left hamstrings. Left arm lifts, good. Make space first, take an inhale. Then as you exhale, elbow outside of the knee, that's better. Hands to the heart, breathe in. As you breathe out, right elbow back. Inhale, long spine. Exhale to twist. Breathe in. Last breath out. Take an inhale to look at your left foot or right foot. Frame your right foot. Step it back on an inhale. Right knee under the hip. Plank or fours. Squeeze the wrists. Breathe in. Rock forward. Breathe out halfway or all the way. Inhale to a back bend. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Good. Breathe. Lift your left leg on an inhale. Open, bend, and stack. Inhale, straighten it out. Exhale, bring it all the way up, top of the mat. Step it through. Clean up your lunge. Right hand down, left arm up. Eventually, clean it up. Take your time. Good. Now you can stay here in your twist or roll onto the outside of your right foot. Bring your left foot about halfway back. Drop your hips. Reach your arm. And then exhale, round. Lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Good. One more time. Lower. And now you lift back into plank. Step it back. Downward dog. Take an inhale. As you exhale, move forward. Option. You can stay in down dog and breathe, or you can go forward into plank, chaturanga, up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Just a bonus vinyasa.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Step, walk, jump, however you want to travel up there. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, reach the arms all the way up. Stand, press the feet, long side body. As you exhale, chair pose. Big toes touch, heels touch. Arms by the ears, good. Pull the abdominals in. Tailbone is heavy. If you had a tail, like a Mario 3 raccoon tail, it would go right behind your heels. So the tailbone is down. Good. Front of the body longer. As you inhale, collarbones gently lift. As you exhale, navel in and slightly up. Hands can be at the heart. If the hands are at the heart, press into the hands so you have energy in the arms and the collarbones. Gazing toward the tip of your nose or the floor underneath the nose. Stay with the breath. Sthira Sukham Asanam. Sthira and Sukha in every posture, in every place we sit. We find the strength. We find the ease. Even when we sit in chair and hold, there's good stuff that happens. Maybe it's the transformation of this fire process that starts to happen, a little more obvious in your third chakra and the solar plexus. Pull the navel in, stoke those flames. Each breath you take, the flames get bigger, they get brighter. You can throw whatever you want into that fire, burn it up, get rid of it. This whole practice can be used to purify the breath, the body, the spinal cord, the Sushumna Nadi, the main energetic channel for the whole body. 72,000 lines of energy emanate from that center. We clean all of those lines with our practice, with the breath. Take one more inhale in chair. As you exhale, forward fold. Straight legs, shake it out, let it go. Inhale, hands to the shins, lengthen and lift. Exhale, soften and fold. Bend the knees back into chair on an inhale. On an exhale, sit lower in chair. Inhale, bring the hands into the heart. Exhale, twist to the right, hook your left elbow. Now when you do that, notice the knees. The knees will become uneven according to the low back. So pull your left knee back so it's even with the right. Inhale, lift your chest toward your thumbs. As you exhale, move your top elbow back. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, move your top elbow back. Take one more breath in, long spine. As you breathe out, reset through center. Take an inhale, stay low in the hips. As you exhale, twist to the left, hook your right elbow. Once your right elbow lands, level out the knees. The right one likely needs to move back a little bit. Take a breath in. Turn as you breathe out. Long spine on an inhale. Twist on an exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time in. Stay to breathe out. And then inhale, untwist back to center. As you exhale, straight legs fold in, let it go. Now, first two fingers on each hand, hook your first toe on each foot. You can move your feet a little further than the hips. Inhale to a flat back, knees stay a little bit soft. As you exhale, fold in, elbows to the sides if they bend. Padangustasana. Navel up, low back long. Stay with the breath. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, release the toes. Bring the hands to the shins. Press the shins back. Pull the heart forward. Inhaling. As you exhale, plant the hands. Step back to plank. Take an inhale in plank and decide if you're lowering to chaturanga or if you're lifting to down dog. Do one of those and we'll meet in down dog and breathe there. Good. From down dog, lift your right leg on an inhale. As you exhale, bring it all the way up. Step it between the hands. Stand up into warrior one. Left heel grounds, arms by the ears. Good. Now you can drag your back foot in a little bit just so you have a shorter base, unless you're short enough already. Now you're going to straighten your right leg. We're going to move dynamically here. Your right arm is going to bend, right elbow bend, right elbow or right hand on your low back. Take an inhale to lift through your left fingers. Keep your right leg straight as you reach through the left arm all the way down. Use your inhale to come back up, reaching into your left heel, into your left elbow. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Now take a 5 count exhale to lower. Good, slow, steady, purpose. Press with your left heel. A smooth inhale to come back up. Nice job. And then a 6 count exhale to lower. Reach through your elbow, press into your left heel. Beautiful. And then an inhale to come back. 7 count. Good. Left heel anchors, left elbow reaches. Inhale, smooth, come back up. 1 long line. Nice. 8 count. It's long. Go slow. Stay connected to your left heel. Reach through your elbow. Yes. And now hold. Breathe in. Pull your right hip back as you breathe out. Breathe in. Ground through your feet. Breathe out. Take 1 more breath in. All the way out. Now use an inhale to come all the way up. Bend, this time bend your knee. Both arms reach all the way up. As you exhale, warrior one, bend your right knee. Good, arms by the ears. Inhale, reach through the arms. Exhale, press into your feet. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two, open wide, reach long. So the right heel now intersects your back arch. Find a little air pocket under this back arch so you can lift and then press with the outside edge of your left heel. That will make your whole left leg a lot more active. Right knee toward your right little toe, arms long, wrist, heart, wrist through the top of the body. Keep the chin tucked so the back of the neck is long. Look over your right fingers, take a breath in. As you breathe out, reverse it. Good. Take an inhale in your reverse. Stay for your exhale, bend your right knee more. Breathe in, reach the right elbow up. Breathe out, press into your right heel. Now, wonky transition coming up, you're going to lift into crescent. So turn your chest forward, lift your left heel off of the floor. Good, yeah. Bend your right knee more, lift your left heel higher. Find the legs, feel strong. Find the light, buoyant quality in the chest. Now come back to that open twist you did in your kneeling lunge. Left arm forward, right arm back. Good. Breathe in to expand the chest. Breathe out, let your right hand drop to your left hamstrings. Grab a hold. Lift through your left heel, reach with your left fingers. Prayer twist outside of your right thigh. Now maybe your back and your shoulders are warm enough that you can move enough of this upper arm outside of the leg to extend. You don't have to if you're, yeah, or do it. Good. Open the chest. Keep reaching. Keep moving the chest toward the long right. Lengthening the spine. Don't lose that straight quality of that left leg. Good. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, frame your front foot. Look forward. Lift your back leg, standing split. I know it's a lot. Good. Good. Maybe the right hand behind the right calf, maybe the left hand as well, or both hands on the floor, or one or the other. You decide. This is your practice. I'm giving you options. Good. Maybe you lift that left heel a little higher. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, left foot to the floor. Forward fold on both legs. Give yourself a breath or two here. Shake it out. And then intermission malasana. So move the heels apart, the toes out, heels in, almost to the edges of your mat, and lower down into a squat. So keep moving the knees back toward the back edge of your mat. Now you've got two pockets of air underneath both arches. Tailbone is heavy. If your heels are lifted, that's okay. Maybe you find a blanket or a pillow or something to shove under your heels so you have a little more stability. Keep lifting the chest toward the front of the mat. Toward the thumbs. Good. Now we'll twist here. Left hand to the floor, right arm to the sky. Your gaze follows your right arm as you inhale, reach up and open. Stay for your exhale. Expand through the chest. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, reach. One more breath in. Back to center as you breathe out. Hands at the heart. Inhaling, reset. As you exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Take an inhale, your gaze follows your left hand. As you exhale, maybe open a little more. Inhale for length. Exhale, move the left side back. Yeah, if you've got that bind, the right arm will stay in front of the right shin. So close. Good. Keep lifting the chin toward your left shoulder. Take one more breath in, open. As you breathe out, back to center. Hands at the heart, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, straight legs, stand up. Parallel your feet. Inhale, bring the hands to the shins, flat back. As you exhale, you can vinyasa or you can step back to down dog. We'll pick it up there. Left leg, inhale, high. As you exhale, we'll go right to the top of the mat. Knee to nose, nose to knee, good. Warrior one. Ground your right heel. You can have a little closer stance. Good. Arms by the ears. Now we're going into your dynamic pyramid. So left leg is straight, left arm behind you. Inhaling to reach your right arm up. As you exhale, lead with the right elbow, press with your right heel. Keep the chin in all the way down to fold. Use your inhale to come back up. We'll just go a couple times, getting that movement in the body. Good. Ish. Yeah, it's ish for sure. Sometimes it's like that. I try to be slow. Now inhale, come back up. And then as you exhale, a 5 count exhale to lower over your left leg. Keep an anchor in your right heel. Keep length in your right elbow. Six count. Reach, press. Good. Inhale, come on back. Smooth. Exhale, 7 count. Nice job. Use your inhale to slowly come back up. Keep reaching as you rise. And then at 8 count, you lower and you hold. Good. Now you can keep your left arm back there or you can bring it out so you have a little more balance. Keep pulling your left hip back, your right kidney gently dropping in. Keep the back of the neck long. You're not efforting to reach, just kind of letting your head be heavy. Good. Soften the knees so you're not locking out, especially if you're hypermobile in those knee joints. Take one more round of breath. Stay here to breathe it out. And then your inhale will bring you all the way back up, smooth into your warrior one, bending your knee. You can bend your knee now or when you get back up.
Standing split.
Not yet. Warrior one. That's okay. Take an inhale. Exhale to 2. Longer stance in 2. If you have short little legs and a longer stance doesn't work, then take a shorter stance. This is your practice. Your left knee will bend, maybe a little more. Yeah. Open toward the pinky toe. Pocket of air under your right arch. Tailbone is long. Chest is lifting. Collarbone's open, reaching. Good. Good. Squeeze the muscles in that right leg. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, reverse. Good. Now reverse warrior, most of the pose, it's about several things, but most of it is about moving this elbow away from this knee, so creating a lot of space here in the front side. But then lifting the chest enough so you're not dumping onto your right hip. Good. Space on both sides. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, all the way down, now you're standing split. Cartwheel, frame the front foot, lift your back heel. We're supposed to lift into crescent. I'm screwing it all up. I'm sorry. Good thing it's live and people are watching. Crescent, lift up. Now right arm forward, left arm back. Good. Yeah. Lift your left heel. Let your left hand come to your right hamstrings. Reach your right arm up. That's your right heel. Take an inhale. As you exhale, now prayer twist. Maybe your back is warm enough that you can get that right arm outside of your left foot. No pushing or forcing. Keep that straight quality in the right leg. Good. Take one more breath in. Stay to breathe out. Good. Now look down, frame your front foot. Now standing split. There you go. Good. Maybe the left hand, maybe the right hand. Binds behind. Top of the head toward your left toes. Stay with your breath. Good. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, put your right foot next to your left foot. Hands are on the floor first. Good. Couple breaths in your forward fold. Shake it out. All right. Now from here, Malasana, number 2. So move the feet apart. As wide as the mat, heels in, toes out, bend the knees, squat, hands at the heart, pull the chest forward through the shoulders toward the thumbs, and then the elbows into the knees, encourage the knees back. Stay here and breathe. Good. Now, you can move the hands behind you to brace for impact. Boat. Sit on the tailbone, or not the tailbone. You're going to find that spot between the tailbone and the sitting bones. Shins parallel. And again, you can hang on behind the knees to establish the integrity of the spine. Keep lifting the chest. Good. Lifting the low back. Gaze at the toes. If you want a little more juice here, you can straighten the legs, straighten the arms, or you stay where you are and breathe. Now we're going to flow this. Take an inhale. As you exhale, half boat, lower down, heels hover, shoulder blades hover. Take an inhale and half boat. As you exhale, full boat. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, open. Exhale, twice more. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Now lower and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Rest. Inhale to reach your both arms overhead. Exhale, hug your right knee in. Squeeze. Good. Cross the body just like we did in the beginning for a twist. We're not going to dynamically move it. You're just going to hold here. Notice if you have a little more space in the back, your twist is a little easier. Take a breath in. All the way out. One more breath in. All the way out. And then use an inhale to come onto your back, right knee into the chest, squeeze it out. And then extend it long. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, left knee in, give it a squeeze. And then cross and twist as you're ready. Breathe in. Breathe out, let your shoulder be heavy. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time in. All the way out. I'll take one more. I feel like we were on the other side for a little longer. Good. And now your inhale to come back. Knee into the chest. Squeeze it out. And then extend the leg long. Take a breath in. All the way out. And then bend the knees. Put the feet on the floor just in front of your hip bones. So the knees are going to point to the ceiling. If you've got a block and you would like to work on your alignment a little bit in bridge, put a block that way between your knees and then keep squeezing that block. Do you want to keep it for demo purposes? So keep pressing into the block. Arms are down by your sides. Roll the shoulders underneath to lift the chest, and that will give you some space around your spine. Press into your feet to lift your hips up. Keep moving the shoulders underneath you, maybe one at a time, to find an interlace with your fingers. Then press the edges of the arms into the floor and then feel the chest lifting against the arms. So the arms are anchoring, the chest is lifting, Sthira and Sukha, even here. Chin is over the sternum. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, move the arms, lower the hips down to the floor. You can keep the block or you can ditch it, but remember, you want to keep the knees in line with the frontal hips to avoid torquing your low back. We'll go again. Bridge pose. Press into the feet. Now roll the shoulders under. Find that interlace perhaps, or you can make robot arms, bending the elbows. Tray hands with your robot arms, and maybe you can wedge your trays underneath your hips. Yeah, like so. So you're practicing lifting the chest toward the chin. The chin doesn't move. Good. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, move your arms, lower your hips, whole back presses down. Take an inhale and an exhale. And then one more time. Bridge or a full wheel is in your practice, and you can do it safely at home without the risk of injury, then do full wheel. But if bridge is more your speed, stay with bridge. Chest to chin, heels press. Feel more activation in the thighs and the quads when you press the heels. The glutes are soft. Nothing good ever came from squeezing your glutes. Soften them up. Feel the sitting bones very heavy. Take one more breath in. As you breathe out, move the arms out of the way, lower the tailbone all the way down. Now, if you want shoulder stand, take shoulder stand. And again, if you can do it safely, you can take shoulder stand, keeping the points of safety in the upper back. Or level 1 is Viparita Karani, so legs up the wall, like so. You can support your low back with your hands with a block. Just the whole spine is flat and then the legs are lifted. Or you can start to lift into shoulder stand if you want. Then you'll bend the elbows and bring the hands to the low back. You can let the chest fade away from the chin like the leaning tower. Keep reaching the heels up so you're not dumping into the back. Keep the heels lifting, the legs are energized, so then you have space in the back body. Your arms are supporting, walking the hands maybe toward your shoulder blades. Maybe the elbows draw toward your spine a little more. Keep lifting with the legs, and if plow pose, Feels like the next logical place to come to plow. Let the toes drop behind the head. Again, keep the chin over the sternum. If you're in plow, think about the thigh bones lifting toward the ceiling, away from your face. Again, space in the low back. When you're ready to come out of this, you'll use the arms like brakes. Keep the core engaged, the legs close to the face, come all the way down. Good. Knees together on the chest, hook your big toes. The knees are inside of the arms. Good. Take an inhale to pull the knees down. As you exhale, extend the legs straight. Inhale, open to a V. Exhale, bring the legs together. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, extend. Inhale, open. Exhale together. Inhale, bend. Good. Exhale, open, or extend, I mean. Inhale, open. Exhale together. Inhale, bend. Good. Do that one more time. Extend. Keep the whole back flat. Open. Together. And bend. Now take your bend into happy baby so you can move the hands to the out steps, move the knees outside, and you can rock and roll here. One knee can bend, the other leg can extend, kind of freestyling in your happy baby, finding whatever you need. Now from your happy baby, release your legs. Keep your knees bent. Bring your feet to the edges of your mat. Let your knees knock in on each other. Right hand to your abdominals, left hand to your chest. Close your eyes. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Able to palpate both of those things with your hands and connect to the sensation. Feel the union of the breath, of the movement, of what's happening in your body. Tuning in. Come back into the witness. Watch the breath. Watch the sensation. Watch the thoughts. You can stay in this position or let your legs go long, your arms go long, palms face up. If you have something to cover your eyes, cover your eyes. Take a breath in. Open the mouth and let that breath go. Take 2 more deep breaths like that, please. Bring your attention to both ankles. Feel both ankles. Try to balance the sensation in each ankle. Make them match. Now the knees. Feel both knees. Balance the feeling. Make each knee match. Bring your attention to both hips. Feel the sensation in both hips. Balance the feeling in both hips. The wrists. Feel the wrists. Each wrist independently, and then make them match the sensation, the feeling, the quality in each of the wrists. Balance. Move to the elbows. Balance the feeling in both elbows. Shoulders. Feel each shoulder and then make them match. Feel the whole body together, balanced, even. Let yourself drop in and take rest. Shavasana. Start to remember the breath. Make it bigger, and then feel the sensation that accompanies a bigger breath cycle. More air in, longer breath as you let it all go. With more awareness in the breath, start to move the body intuitively, the hands, the feet, maybe turning the head a little bit side to side, just waking up your physical body. Maybe a long stretch as you reach the arms overhead. And then one knee at a time, or both knees together, hug them in. Give yourself a squeeze and roll onto your left side. The left side is the more chill, cooling, feminine energy of the body. We need more chill right now. I need more chill. Maybe you do too. Use your right hand to press you back up, hands at the heart, to seal our practice in Anjali Mudra. Chin to the chest, maybe the eyes close. Gratitude for this practice, for the ancient wisdom, and for all of the things that keep us connected. Namaste. Thanks, guys. I think the camera went wonky a little way through, so sorry if we're skewed, but whatever. Happy Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Vinyasa, 75-minute class. We'll do some fast vinyasa and some slow yin. Have a good day. Bye.